Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Actually, if you're a boy and a girl of all age and you're watching me right now, there's some really wrong going on there. Like, you need to go talk to your parents and get out of here. But anyways, other than that, welcome back to another Derby Wormy stream, another Chaturday. I'm thinking of dropping the pseudo and just calling it Chaturday. I'm really thinking about doing that because what's the whole point? It rolls off the tongue? Not really. It's here? Yeah. It's a name I made, yeah, but I'm thinking about it. I haven't figured that out yet because I can't call it Dermcast IRL. That's so stupid and lame and played out. And like, even putting cast at the end of anything is just idiotic. And I just now realized that there was a Gengar in this whole Lucario Christmas thing that I have going on behind me right now. So there's that. Anyways, what's happening, people? What's going on? We got some stuff to talk about today. What is this? What Rich Campbell crashes out over Schindler's List? Wait, what? 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 This literally just popped up on my thing. Like, this is not that. This just happened. One, I can't remember who Rich Campbell is, so I'm not even gonna address that one. Give me a second. Is that a Twitch bot? Yep, it's a Twitch bot. Yeet the bots! Yeet the bots! Bots go boy. But anyways, I just saw this. I don't remember who Rich Campbell is, so we're gonna watch this real quick. Rich Campbell crashes out over Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. I'm done watching Schindler's List. I know, I get it. Goodbye, Jews. Good.
Shit. I should not be laughing at that. Just the way he says it. Goodbye, Jews. Goodbye, Jews. That just.
Goodbye, Jews. Goodbye, Jews. I get it. I get it. I get it. Stop me, Schindler.
I'm gonna have to download this. I'm gonna have to download this just because it... I get... Why am I laughing at this so much? Why am I laughing at this so much? And another freaking... Now there's a kick bot. Buy kick bots. We yeet the bots. We yeet bots over here. Bots go bye-bye. Bots are evil and they must be destroyed. Anyways, I have to play this one more time. This I don't...
Schindler's List. I'm done watching Schindler's List. I know, I get it. Goodbye, Jews. Goodbye, Jews. Goodbye, Jews. I get it.
I don't know why him yelling that gets me. I don't get it. Oh God, I'm an awful person. I'm an awful, awful person. Ugh. Why does this make me laugh so much? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to send this to Adam. I'm gonna have to send this to Adam. I'm sending this to Adam right fucking now. Just going like, I don't know why I laugh so much at this. I don't know why. The Endless Frontier. Hail! How are you doing? How are you doing? But anyways, okay, but I just saw that popped up on Yeet. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about some stuff tonight, okay? So to start off, I don't like it's more of a topic, okay? I just needed a topic to talk about. That's why we're gonna be talking about the Zentreya stuff, and it's one of the dumbest topics out there. Like, Zentreya did nothing wrong, in my personal opinion, anywhere in this, but there's just a bunch of weirdos that want to make a bunch of bullshit into reality. Like, they want to vocalize it and turn it into a real thing. Hey, Vagabondo, how are you doing? So we'll be talking about Zentreya supposedly being a Yahtzee. Zendaya? No. There is a VTuber called Zentreya. We're not talking Zendaya, we're talking Zentreya. Did I say? Yeah, Zentreya. Okay, the pic is real. Okay. That's another topic. But no, we're talking Zentreya. So I'll tee it up real quick. I'm not getting into it just yet, but this is Zentreya. Look at that. And yes, this is a whole drama. This is a whole entire drama. Oh, God. This is an entire drama. Over that new outfit, there's an entire drama over it. Because, well, people just need to have... I don't know. I don't know if it's for X payouts. I don't know if it's for clout chasing or what. But there's a drama there. That's why it's like... That's why there's a question mark next to Nazi. I'll just say it, Nazi. We also have fucking Nina Lynn. Yes, it's Nina Lynn. She's in the news again. I haven't talked about Nina Lynn yet. This is my first time talking about her. Ghetto Asian Barbie is about to, I guess, admit she fucking stole from Target and admitted to stealing from Target. Like, how stupid can you be? Okay, stealing from Target and then admitting you stole from Target. How idiotic is that? Like, in the grand scheme of stupidity and stupid things that somebody does, why admit to stealing from Target? Like, it's an allegation at one point. You can just say, hey, I know it looks that way, but yeah. Looks like a dominatrix outfit to me. Vagabond, we're going to be talking about that. It's a military outfit. And then after that, this is more just like a, hey, here's something to talk about because the cucks are coming together. I'm just going to say it. The cucks are joining forces again to discuss stuff. I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. I'm going to go tackle it. I don't like this topic because it's boring, it's annoying, but the cuckening has begun. Destiny and Nick Arcada are about to do another stream together. Not even joking about that one. So the cucks have joined forces to do another political stream together. So we'll just go over how that all came about. I don't like talking about Nick primarily because he's just boring. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, at least this one's funny because Destiny's involved, and now I have two cucks coming together to do content. But like, in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to anything Nick Rekieta related, it's stupid. Like, what do you want me to say? Bro, you pissed it all away. So that's the whole reason I'm even tackling that one, is just because Destiny's involved. But anyways, I see you guys all here. We're still here. People are still probably pooling. I have words. Coming on in as time goes on. But why don't we start this? Why don't we start off with the Zentreya stuff? So, yes, Zentreya is in a bit of hot water. Okay, air quotes around all that, because she's not. It's actually kind of just a bunch of bull crap, and it's nothing really, to say the least. But it's all based on her new model outfit, which is just mommy. And I'm not even one of those guys that says stuff like that often, but god damn, Zentreya's new outfit is just it's fire. It's so freaking nice looking. It looks fantastic. It's sleek. It's just domineering, and it's supposed to be a military lady. That's what it is based off of. Okay, it's a standard military outfit. General. She even, in one of her things, like, even if I pull this up real quick, let me even do Zentreya, and I did not spell her name right. Like, she even got a new little outfit model for her her little gremlin dragon creature next to her that she sees. Like, if I pull this up right here, open image, even for her little like TTS for her chat, like, this is her stand-in for her chat. He's in a little military outfit now. See, look at that. Look at how cute this is. Look at how, god damn, she could tell me to do just about anything and I'll follow her into battle. But anyways, okay. She's in some hot water-ish. VTuber Zentreya controversy explained. I can explain it better than this. She's being called a Yahtzee. Not even lying. She's being called a Yahtzee right now. Zentreya, yo, being called out for your fascist kink, and you react like a middle school lashing out. Who's the snowflake? As a big VTuber, you're setting a bad example and opening the door to more fascist core streams. Double down defending your Yahtzee placeholder uni queen. It's shaking my head. And to think that this, like, we'll get into like what this video is and some other stuff about this. But we also have like things, I'm not even joking, that this is a literal drama, but we also have, actually here, we won't do this one first. We'll do this. We'll do this screenshot and we'll see it. I feel like I have to talk on this topic, as this is something that has happened to me. Calling Zentreya Yahtzee for her uniform is actually crazy. What? One of the leading industry VTubers just all of a sudden deciding to join the ranks of hate and shout it out to the world? Someone can enjoy military uniform aesthetic without being a Yahtzee. Get a grip. This year, I've seen a Yahtzee Miku and a VTuber com artwork of themselves in a Yahtzee uniform. Zen's emotional initial response was to call them woke snowflakes, given that has been a step on the alt-right grifter pipeline, which took Aspen from being interviewed by Mouse to now. To be F, they were being effing snowflakes, LMAO. There's a difference between using a uniform and outright calling yourself Natsumiku, which is Japanese for literally Natsimiku, and she was rightfully pissed at people for making that assumption of her character. If people made assumptions about her outfit, maybe she shouldn't get outfits that people might correlate to a Yahtzee uniform. Okay. Now that you're getting some of the gist, well, also, like, this, it didn't just stop at the Yahtzee uniform. As you could already hear, there was another little bit that ended up spiraling this. Now, a lot of these initial tweets have been lost because the person making the initial tweets has privated their accounts. Like, a lot of the people that were actually making these tweets have gone private because Zentreya went hog wild on them and just dragged them through the mud. Rightfully so, in my personal opinion. I think Zentreya had all the right to do all this, especially within the year of 2025, where being called a Yahtzee is very dangerous, actually. It is actually becoming more akin to being said that, you know what, I want you gone from this mortal coil. Trying my hardest to get around YouTube censorship right now. But it gets worse. It gets worse because what really set these people off is, you know, statements like this. Now, this is just a 46-second clip. I have a much longer clip right here, and I did have to get it from Kazahana because the person that put out this entire clip here privated their account, so I can't get it, so I have to use Kazahana for this. But this is the general area, like, this is part of what you're going to be hearing. Like, this also set these weirdos off.
Like it's not even remotely controversial. Are
Of
people
course,
just
woke
looking for
ideology
drama?
has it where every snowflake has to get hurt by something. Or they have to think. This
That's it.
uniform automatically makes you a fascist or a Nazi. You know what? I don't care what the fuck you think. I'm just calling you out. Stop being little fucking snowflakes. It's a fucking outfit. I'm not wearing a fucking Nazi uniform. And I'm not wearing the fucking armband. So get the dick out of your mouth and fuck off.
I mean, listen, I like that. I like that a lot. We have her full, sort of her full statement, because this person does end up cutting off the very last little bit of Zin's comments. But again, I have to go through Kazahana here just to get this little clip, because this person here, this Vox Rainbow, whatever the hell, privated their entire account. So there's that. But we're going to listen to what she fully ended up saying when this was all starting to go down.
No fucking way, dude. Okay, apparently I have to make a statement here, because people are so being woke right now.
Let me speed up a little bit as well.
Apparently people are being so woke right now, so I have to make a statement all of a sudden here. Now,
So yeah, she's pretty angry.
people
I
are
would be
trying to
too,
apparently
to her.
cancel me. Wow, okay. That's cool. So apparently people are calling me out to saying I'm wearing a Nazi uniform. I'll say it plain and simple. People are calling me a Nazi for my outfit.
That's the whole outfit there, by the way. I don't think I already showed
And,
that. I just
you
showed the
know,
face.
for apparently having an army. So that's also one thing. And then another thing. So the original artist and designer drew a red armband, which had no significance whatsoever at the time. And think of it like Arknight, I guess.
Which I haven't seen Arknight. I don't know if it's this clip or if it's the other clip that she ends up going on, but she ends up like talking about a lot of her inspirations, and we'll go through like some of the other like similarities here. I do have to make this very clear here. Zentreya is not a political streamer. She doesn't talk politics. In fact, you can actually go into Zentreya's streams or any of her clips out there. You could probably figure out what her politics are relatively simply just by some of the people that she keeps, which they aren't conservatives. Let's be very clear here. One of her good friends is Froggy Lock, who I've played some Froggy Lock on my streams and stuff. I like Froggy Lock. Froggy's not conservative in the slightest and is very progressive. She also has people like Papa Mutt, who is also a really good friend of hers, who also is super progressive. You can also go down the list of like individuals like Heavenly Father, who's a black man. Or even if we want to take this whole like Zentreya's Yahtzee now. Wow, that's really interesting that a Latina is a Yahtzee. And again, I have to go off of what she has said herself, which is she is Latina. She doesn't talk politics. She doesn't do all this stuff. This was a whole thing out of emotion. And I know I see a lot of people right now saying she's based. Hold off on all that because she doesn't do politics. I'm making that very clear. And I like Zentreya's content a lot. She is fun, entertaining, even with her other progressive people. It's a fun time. She gets to go off right now, in my opinion.
Think of it like Arknights. Or the Melancholy of Haruki Suzumiya,
I actually haven't seen that one. That sounds nice.
which apparently people didn't see that. And there was no design on the armband whatsoever.
Now, the armband that she's referencing, there was a red armband originally on her model, and she has had that removed prior to all this because she was like, you know what, that looks bad.
But I saw this. I saw this even before. Unfortunately, it's the path me when the first designer drew it out. It slipped past me when the first design was made. I did not see that at the time. Until they started drawing it up for the live 2D model. So then I saw that. And I said, hey, let's go ahead and get rid of that because I was afraid of the Zix exact situation happening.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it would.
I don't care what you have to say there, Kazahana. I'm not trying to be a dick there. I'm just trying to jump ahead because honestly, I don't really. I think you could imagine this happening, but at the same time, I don't think you ever actually expect to have to be in the situation where you're talking about how you're not a Yahtzee.
Happening, by the way.
Yeah.
You are literally
But,
textbook
of course.
anime commander, general attire. Like it's not even remotely controversial. Are
Of
people
course,
just
woke
looking for
ideology
drama?
has it where every snowflake has to get hurt by something, or they have to think. This uniform automatically makes you a fascist or a Nazi. You know what? I don't care what the fuck you think. I'm just calling you out. Stop being little fucking snowflakes. It's a fucking outfit. I'm not wearing a Nazi uniform. And I'm not wearing the fucking armband. So get the dick out of your mouth. Fuck off.
So yeah, obviously that's what she.
And I'm gonna stop it there, just because I don't want to play Kazahana's content. Okay, it's not my thing. But what ended up really setting people off though was the fact that she said woke and snowflake. When addressing this drama that was coming her way, the fact that she said woke and snowflake literally set people off to the point that you had things like this. TLDR at bottom, and this is Sai the student, whatever, about the Zentreya drama. After this event, I do fully believe whoever the real person is likely a right-wing MAGA or political tone deaf. No other person uses the phrase snowflakes and woke ideology in the emotion she did. Well, actually, Hassan Piker has. Hassan has called people snowflakes and said, you're too woke. So, yeah. So that doesn't even make sense. Are you going to say Hassan's now a MAGA? Obviously not. Even Destiny has said snowflake and woke. Like, there's a lot of people on the left that have said snowflake and woke ideology. There has been. Don't even act like they don't exist. It wasn't, this is why people think VTubers are all woke or snowflakes. She said, of course, woke ideology and the snowflakes, then doubled down and called them snowflakes again, which just looks so bad in the VTuber space. Whether you agree with that or not, that's reality right now. I disagree. I think this is actually poignant, and I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but you can get the gist of it. The fact that she said woke and snowflake literally made them double down on the effort that she's a Yahtzee. And then you can even look, here's the outfit, and then they're like, oh, but look at the hat. Look at the hat. Guys, the hats, they're similar-ish because they're both black. Hey, look at here. There was an armband here. You know who else had an armband? Yeah. We can also go through this, like people, this one's over here saying essentially, hey, this isn't a big deal. This is a nothing burger. But you also see Vox again. This isn't even about an effing armband at this point. What? Because I see a dragon lady leading her army of geckos into war. I don't even see what it is that you're telling me I'm supposed to be seeing right here. I see just sexy dragon lady leading army into war. Simultaneously, you could see a similar imagery when it comes to individuals like Esdeath from Akami Ga Kill, who is a beautiful, beautiful domineering woman that could do just about anything to me. And again, I'm not like that normally. Hey, you can also come over here. Like, this military style armament or outfits have been used across the world. You can go to America with the Marines. You can go to Britain with whatever they call their people. You know, you got these individuals. And then also Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. We're going to call all these people Yahtzees now for having very slick, stylish outfits here? Are we really going to be going down this route? Because if so, we have a lot of things to be discussing. We could go down Gundam. Actually, Gundam's probably not a good example because Zeon is actually based off of Yahtzees. But I personally like the Full Metal Alchemist comparison. Like, not all these people are Yahtzees. Actually, these people are very commandeering, good individuals. You could say that Esdeath is probably more akin to a Yahtzee, but at the same time, she's not a Yahtzee. So you could take a look at all this stuff. This is a very particular military outfit that they use throughout anime, period. I mean, even in the clip that we were watching of Zentreya, she gave examples of military outfits. I haven't watched Arc, whatever it is that she was talking about, Arcanite. I haven't watched that yet. I've been wanting to because I like this outfit. In fact, this is an outfit that I've wanted to use in some of my own creations because it's slick. It's nice looking. It looks really, really imposing. And it's just that. It's a look. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing inherently fascistic about it. Because if you're going to go down that route, you got to say Full Metal Alchemist is fascistic. You could probably say Esdeath is fascistic. But you'd also have to end up saying people like, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, yeah. People like Shondo would have to be a fasci. Oh, well, these people probably would call Shondo a fasci. They probably would, but would they call Matara-Khan a fasci? Which, in another video, and I don't know if I have the clip exactly pulled up. I do have one clip of the follow-up apology from Zentreya. She even says, like, one of her inspirations for this model was Matara here, who is a friend of hers. And I'm legitimately saying this here. I'm being honest, 100 upfront with everybody here. I don't know if Matara was ever called a Yahtzee for this outfit. I don't think she was. I didn't see any drama about that going around. So if you're going to be sitting here calling Zentreya a Yahtzee, why didn't you call Matara a Yahtzee? And again, if they were calling her a Yahtzee, somebody inform me about that, but I don't remember seeing that anywhere. In fact, I know I'm more newer to this, but I think that one would have popped off all over the place if people would have thought that Matara was Yahtzee coded right now. Even Matara's thing looks just more like Esdeath. Like, when I go back over here to what we're supposed to be seeing here, you know, it looks like just black Esdeath. You know, her outfits are just kind of the opposite of what Esdeath is. Esdeath is white and blue because she's icy and everything. Zentreya always has like the red outfit here, so she just did black and red. No problem with that. It looks really freaking attractive, and I mean, we can see two reasons as to why it's so successful. Oh, God, okay, I need to get my head back in the game. Anyways, but I did say that, one, Zentreya has been responding to this. One, she came out and said that this is all stupid, but we also have this, where, like, this is an example of her clapping at these cheeks right here. Just going to town on these literal nobodies that just wanted to destroy her. So you don't, and obviously this post was deleted, but so you don't do any research and hop onto the train without so much as looking at the apology. So you use this as an excuse to make a tweet to send more hate to me. Again, some attention instead of finding the actual resolution. You never watched me then, and the fact you instant reaction tells me you are not a part of my community. F off. And I think that's nice because, and again, I told you guys, hold off on calling her super based, because she did come out and apologize for using terms like woke and stuff like that. Now, again, Zentreya is not a political streamer. She obviously was speaking out of a lot of emotion when she was making that statement. She was obviously calling her out. I didn't think she needs to make this apology, but because obviously within her actual fan base, there's going to be people that align more with the wokey woke. Let's be fair here. She's going to be a little bit nicer to them as well, and I'm not going to be a dick about that. She could apologize to both people all at once. It's not a huge deal. But she's not obviously apologizing to the people calling her a Yahtzee. She's apologizing to the other people within her fan base. And she does, like, I can give her credit where credit is due, as much as I don't think it's needed.
I also want to make this clear. I'm on no political side. I don't agree with Nazism.
which you shouldn't
I
have
will
to say.
definitely say I am against it. It's ugly. It's crazy to call me a Nazi.
She's apologizing to normal people. Yes, she's just apologizing to normal people, because even I'll say this, like when it comes to like the woke, whatever. When I talk about woke stuff, I'm very particular in my own definition of what woke is. It's the hyper-political politicalization of things that focuses hardcore on hyper-progressive ideologies. I've always been very clear about that and everything like that. That's not me going like, hey, if you're Black Lives Matter, yeah, you can be woke, but that's your own little thing. I don't give a shit. I care about that particular area, okay? So when I'm talking about that, that's what I'm talking about. You got to realize, like, Zentreya is a massive VTuber. She's one of the top rated streamers, period, on Twitch or any of these streaming platforms. When they put that stuff out there, she's usually 3 or 4. So she gets the most views out of most of the female streamers out there. So obviously she's going to have people within her actual audience that's like, hey, Black Lives Matter and all this. And again, she's super big friends with people like Papa Mutt. And if you go through Papa Mutt, you'll end up seeing a lot of progressive pride and stuff. If you take a look at people like Froggy Lock is Canadian, is super progressive. She's friends with these people. So when she talks like, hey, woke in a negative term, she does want to apologize to those people because she is friends with them.
It's crazy to call my community Nazis.
Yes, Raging Wolf.
That is genuinely not. That blows my mind. That's actually crazy to me. Fuck Nazis.
And I think it's in the next clip that I have where she even goes like further into like, hey, I didn't mean it in like super negative. I've seen a few people seeing Zentreya apology and didn't see her apologize for using terms like woke ideology. Like, I'm gonna give her credit. Like, this is not like, hey, I'm apologizing to the weirdos. She's apologizing to normal people not wanting to destroy her for an outfit.
I used the wrong terminology the other day. I did. And I apologize for that. Everybody is accepted in this community.
That's fine.
Everybody is accepted. Which, again, I can't believe I have to say this. Everybody is welcomed into the community. There is no political stance. I take no political stances whatsoever. I don't have enough info on anything nowadays. I don't. I am not educated enough on politics.
Hey, that's a position you are allowed to take. And I see what you're saying. I'm not able to say your name because of how YouTube did it. I think that's Omar over there. Like, I do think she is more wholesome in the grand scheme of things, like non-political. Like, she obviously plays into the hey, I'm a very attractive woman, but that's it. Like, all of what we're seeing here is perfectly fine. Like, she's apologizing to normal individuals. She's not apologizing to people like me who definitely didn't come out here and think that she's a Yahtzee. I agreed more with her initial take. Yes, that a lot of the people coming out here were just the woke scolds, the people that did want to drag her, cancel her, and try to make a big deal out of literally nothing, because that's all they're really good for. And when she said the woke ideology, I kind of agree with her, because the people that we're going after aren't like the more progressive people within her audience. Realize that. She's not tackling those people. She's tackling these people that she even herself put it out, like, they're not my audience. They're not my fans. They don't like me. They don't know me. They don't care about me. So I'm not going to apologize to them. Those are the woke idiots I'm talking about. I'm not going to freak out about the more woke progressive people that watch me. They're fine with that. That's perfectly okay to say stuff like that. I know it gets a little iffy and a little bit more complicated than everything, but let's be fair here. Zentreya is doing the best she can, and this whole drama was literally a nothing burger. It's just people that want to drag her for no real reason, and that don't even understand, like, hey, you know, like, this is just a good look. And in fact, like, the more I think about this, Yu-Gi-Oh has characters with this outfit in it. There's a Sky Striker Ace. Actually, if I even pull this up, Sky Striker Yu-Gi-Oh cards. One of the Sky Strikers actually has this look, and if I find it correctly, I will be right here. Just found it. Sky Striker Ace Rosa. Open image in a new tab real quick. Has a similar outfit. Similar look. Yu-Gi-Oh has cards like this. Tons of anime have outfits like this. This is a nothing burger. And really, it's a bunch of people that just want to make a big deal out of quite literally nothing. But that's my take on it. Zentreya is doing just fine. And by the way, it was very hard to watch any of those clips because, goddamn, whoever makes her models, they know what people want. Zentreya knows what people want. She 100% knows what people desire whenever they watch her content. In fact, I was scrolling through Zentreya's account earlier. We just gotta see if I can find it. Like, Zentreya will retweet like VTubers out of context that just show her dancing. What is this one? Wait, what? Oh, that just... I can't show that, but Zentreya knows what she wants. Just drop this link here in the chat. I'll drop this link here in the chat for you guys. And hell, JS Pena. Like, Zentreya knows what people like. If you ever want to have a good time, just go to Zentreya's own Twitter account. You'll see some good images. And you'll, like, I enjoy it so much. I enjoy her Twitter account so much because she knows what people like. And it's big, big, big booba. Big booba. And I will say this, like, Zentreya also is, I'd say she's more pro-America. She's not MAGA. I'm never going to say she's MAGA. She probably didn't vote for the Orange Man if she voted at all. But she does love America. And, this is a fan art of one of my favorite outfits. The red, white, and blue bikini. Can't believe people think I'm gay. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Hey, Irish Whips, how are you doing? But that's that on the Zentreya drama. I'll have the clip up. I'm debating doing something real quick. So I have Dermy Wormy clips and Dermy Wormy whatever, Dermy Wormy live, blah, 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 blah. Do I start uploading my, like, clips that I do from this to another channel, or should I just leave it on this channel? I'm thinking of leaving them on this channel, but at the same time, I could upload, like, more segments over on the other channel. That way my notifications stay good here. Everyone who knows Zentreya in real life says the model is the actual representation of her ample bosom. Wait. God damn. Sorry, I just had a little moment. You know, like, what the fuck? When did that was weird. God damn it. Fuck me. Okay. Sorry. So, like, I have one of these Corsair mouses, and it trying to think what it is. The sensitivity, like, there's a button so I could change the sensitivity, and it changed on me midstream. So then it went all the way back down to 0 and has now changed to what's what again. So I had to fucking start clicking it till I got back to the sensitivity I like it at. Sorry, I had boobs on the mind. What? Up to you. I'm still debating that, Irish Whoops. Like, there's things I want to do, things I don't want to do. I just started thinking about that earlier today, but let's see. Do we want to do? I want to go into that, or is there a new Yeet thing? There's a new Yeet thing. What is this? Sneeko responds to Hassan comparing him to Ben Shapiro. Who the fuck would compare Sneeko to Ben Shapiro? We're getting a Sonic spin-off movie? What would you spin Sonic off as? Unless it's Shadow. No way did fucking Hassan compare Sneeko to Ben Shapiro. I can't believe this. Hassan says the content nuke. No. Here, I need to see. Is there really a clip of Hassan comparing Sneeko to Ben Shapiro? No. No. What? No. What? No. No. Hassan takes shots at Sneeko and Ben Shapiro masculinity. Ben Shapiro and Sneeko aren't aesthetically masculine, far from it, but okay, that's not it. So then what? Who would ever fucking call? We can react to a VTuber leaflet. Oh, I did see Leaflet's newer thing. So I don't want to react to that whole thing, but god damn. Here, let me pull this up. I'm just going to talk to you guys about it before I go into the next subject. I watched the vast majority of this, so let me get it pulled up. And the reason I'm not going to react to this on stream is, well, I'll pull up the timeline. God. Go for Leaflet Nera, and I can't get just the leaflet. Why can't I just get the leaflet side? Go leaflet. Videos. I fucking hate it when it... Give me a second. Let's go... History. Here. I'll show you why I'm not going to be reacting to this on stream. If it loads right. It's 4.5 hours. It is 4.5 goddamn hours long. I ain't reacted to this thing on stream. I would be here for hours and I would slowly die. Okay, let me see who's in Discord right now. Who's in Discord? Okay, I'm gonna hop in the Discord just for a second. Okay, I'm just gonna hop in the Discord for a second. You can do it. Be brave, be bold. No, okay, I already watched this much of the stream. And I'm hopping in Discord solely because I want Kel to vouch for me on this. And, fuck, why am I blanking on? And Cash. Instead of putting a hot dog here, I'm gonna shove my penis in it. Okay. So yesterday, you guys were listening to me listen to the Leaflet stream, right?
No.
Yes.
It broke my brain several places, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. I have Omar wanting me to react to it live on stream. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that shit.
Who fucking Leaflet is?
Leaflet is
just some VTuber, I assume.
Leaflet is the more normal VTuber who's blue haired. Niera's the trans one.
Wow, you just said, hey, one's retarded and one's also retarded. Got it.
You're retarded. Anyways, just wanted to come in here so you had my back.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow the VTuber stuff.
I just talked about a VTuber being called a Nazi. You don't even care.
Oh, yeah, that stuff. Well, that's just retarded. That's just people looking at a fucking image of a costume and going, oh, he's dressed in a fucking uniform. Nazi. So it's like calling everything a Nazi at this point.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of what's being presented there. It's just like, oh, just some retarded fucking child going, oh, it's in a uniform. It must be a Nazi.
That's fair.
And like, I believe Kel pointed out that there was one image that might have had what was similar to an Iron Cross. I would never have said it was an Iron Cross, by the way.
It was a fan art that added the Iron Cross. There was
Yeah.
no, in her full body outfit, there's no Iron Cross.
Yeah, it's just fucking at this point picking like picking low fruit. It's just like, well, that's equivalent to being a Nazi because they're in a fucking uniform. That's, it's like, all right, cool. Then go with it, I guess. It's like The Incredibles. Like, well, if everything's super, then nothing's super. It kind of like associates back to this, where it's like, well, if everything's racist, then nothing's racist, kind of deal.
That's fair.
That's what I got.
Okay.
I'm also kind of pissed off at this match I'm playing in right now.
What are you playing before I leave?
Space Marine 2.
Oh,
New stratagems are kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm having fun. They're just annoying.
that's fair. Anyways, I might be back later. I don't know yet.
I don't know how long I'll be on. I think
Okay.
after I finish this, I'll be done.
Okay. Don't wait up for me.
No problem, sweetheart.
Anyways, okay, there's that. I mainly just wanted to hop in there to get, like, they were listening to me lose my mind yesterday at this. To quote Niera, can't fucking believe them. These are words that were said. Actually, I can because Niera's not honest. One, I will give Leaflet this. She got Niera to discredit an entire, like, research paper that Niera, or study that Niera was trying to use as, like, evidence of transing and how it doesn't work, or blah, blah, or how it works and how it's okay, blah, 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 whatever. She got her to, not she, Leaflet got it to discredit it. And it was on his side. But anyways, the other thing, this is a fucking quote. There's a difference between, I'm going to butcher this. Niera called himself a biological woman. He said he doesn't like being called a biological man because it's factually untrue. He's a trans woman. What? The fuck did I just hear? In order to be trans woman, you must be biological man. Biology is something you can't change. It is eternal. You will always be a man that was born with a pee-pee. Doesn't matter if you admitted last year you got bottom surgery, you still had a cock of balls at one point in your life. You will always be a dude. No amount of hormones will change that shit. But no, he outright said it is unfactual. It is a fact that I am not a biological woman, or I'm not a biological man. But it's no, you are. You will always be a biological man. Although I did have to laugh a couple times because Leaflet was talking about Leaflet was talking about cock and balls a lot, and she was got like, well, if you go into a locker room and what if it's out? You know, what if a bunch of girls end up seeing a man's serpent, the anaconda? Like, she was saying all sorts of things to describe the dick without saying, what if they see the cock and balls? And it's like, okay, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. But again, Leaflet's sitting here debating somebody. I didn't think this was the greatest back and forth. It's just a basic discussion, but it was very, how do I say it? We measure in the locker room. Of course we do. Anyways, it was very much, Niera kind of just had the runway for the most time, and Leaflet was just kind of like responding. She was pushing back, and like I can't say it was awful, but quite literally, I can't say it's awful because you got Niera to discredit papers that he brought to try to like prove that you were bad. YouTube is gay. Cloud, if you didn't get a notification, a lot of people didn't get a notification because I set it up wrong. That's a me thing. So there's that. But like, because the study that Niera brought up was after a year of taking hormone replacement, people started seeing a deterioration in their athletic ability. Therefore, it's okay if they're in speed sports. And then they had this whole back and forth and said, okay, but if you like, it got to a point where like Leaflet was utilizing the information within the study, and Niera was like, I don't get what you're saying. I don't get what you're saying. Okay, so either the study's bunk, or you have to go with what I'm saying. Is like, well, I don't have to go with what you're saying. Then you're saying the study's bunk. Like, that's the only way we can go about this. They hit your message? I didn't even see that you had a message. We essentially proved that the study is a lie. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, there is some good parts in this. It's just listening to Niera come out here and say it is a lie to call him a biological man and it's not factual. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? I can't even believe I got almost 4 hours. No, I still have an hour left. God damn it, I still have an hour left in this fucking debate. Trans people in society. I didn't like the society stuff. I didn't even listen really to the Straub stuff. Trans kids. Disagreeing with trans... Wait, what the fuck is that? Disagreeing with... What's it like to be trans? Well, like, and here's the other thing. At the beginning of it, Niera's like, well, I'm willing to bet your audience doesn't know just how many people in your life that are trans or gay and how close you are to them and how much you love them. And you really are super connected to the LGBTQ. I'm like, okay, what the fuck does that matter? The fuck does that matter? People need to get back to reality. Well, he's in Germany. He's in Germany, so that's there. Plus, the abundance of unskippable ads are effing annoying. I'm sorry you have to deal with ads, bud. But your muscle growth is already done by the time you take the hormone therapy or whatever they do. That's true. So, like, Niera's answer is that you must be taking hormone therapy prior to male puberty or prior to the puberty you were born with. And that way it can stop, which is a nightmarish and insane thing to do. You will actually harm children if that's your decision that you want to end up doing, and people will end up having like serious detriments to their body, and kids will die. That will only increase the 41%, not decrease. And also that doesn't even account for the amount of cancer that you will end up seeing due to osteoporosis and bone degradation that you will end up like getting because you're not going through a proper puberty, which is illegal, by the way. Yes, it is illegal, and it is being banned in more and more countries because of just how dangerous this stuff truly is. Like, we did this whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do it, it's okay. Then a bunch of countries started coming out and go like, yeah, actually this is dangerous. Like a lot of European countries that were very pro LGBT whatever, they're now they started to go like, yeah, no, this is bad. And what did you have? And ever since we started doing that, a lot of the trans numbers started going down. Like, people quit like identifying as trans, and stuff started going a different direction. Just say that. Cloud's underage now because of their retarded AI, according to him. Okay. What is this? There is a newer Leaflet video I almost clicked on to listen to because it was about Niera. But it was like, here's the thing with Leaflet. You can't really react to a Leaflet video because Leaflet's just reacting to videos. So if you want to react to a Leaflet, if you want to like listen to a Leaflet video, you have to listen to it off stream. But Leaflet was about to, I was about to click on one. because I was like, hey, why is and I know this image in the bottom here. I know, like, this looks familiar. I feel like it can't be. And then I clicked on the video and it's like, oh, Leaflet's reacting to somebody that I don't want to deal with and I think is a vile individual. Okay. Not gonna approach. Not gonna go down that route. By the way, I still need to read through the Lucky EN Google Doc. Because that doc caused drama for one full week and it has all kind of died down, but it's still like interesting how it all kind of just disappeared. I find that interesting. Wait, karma is coming out around the Piker's hypocrisy. College with Hassan Piker. New video uploading now. Wait, what? What is this? Okay, I just saw this. I went to college with Hassan Piker. New video uploading now. YouTube. Hello, DGGers for the oh god damn it. That's already a Destiny thing, but for the past few weeks, Hassan has been trying to rewrite history around his college career. He claims that he was broke/poor during that time, but this is far from the truth. Hassan was a member of TDX, one of the largest and wealthiest fraternities on campus. The fraternity house was $1 million mansion that had a horrible reputation on campus for being rich douchebags, which can be seen in the reviews from the time. I can't click on that. This is just a screenshot, by the way. I can confirm that these reviews are true. They were a fraternity completely obsessed with partying and creeping on women. I heard many stories about the brothers making girls feel uncomfortable and unsafe. Hassan was not exempt from this description, is what you're trying to say there. In fact, he was known for it. Now that Hassan has become a socialist grifter, many of his fraternity brothers now hate him and post about it on Twitter. Some criticisms are tame. I almost feel bad for the idiots who think Hassan's actually socialist. Others are much more serious. Hassan bragging about threesomes and getting banned from our house for slapping girls' asses. And Hassan spent his 4 years at college trying to break down doors and grape girls. We're going to need evidence for that one. Both of these accounts interacted with Hassan's Twitter between 2010 and 2013 when his handle was the House of Piker. Hassan has tried to distance himself from his fraternity in recent years. Most think it's because it conflicts with his leftist socialist image. While this is true, there's a bigger reason. In 2017, after Hassan had graduated, his fraternity was involved in the death of a student. What? Okay. Despite the fact that the fraternity was on a cease and desist order and was prohibited from sponsoring and or hosting any fraternity-related events, they held a Christmas party where alcohol was served to minors. One of these minors was too drunk to walk home, got lost, and ended up getting hit by a truck. What the fuck? This is a major scandal on campus. TDX was stripped of their fraternity house and their affiliation with Rutgers. Despite this, the chapter or charge continued to operate as an underground entity so that they could continue to party and harass women. Please do not let Hassan continue to lie about his time at college and his frat bro lifestyle. This man has not changed since college. He has just refined his grift. I'm going to bookmark this because I want to look deeper into this. Although I don't normally bring her up, but I kind of agree with this one right here. Question. If you went to college with him and he's been this monster for a long time, why wait till now? Why not when he first said America deserved 9/11? Why not when he was giving bro advice and warned women to stay away? Why now? I don't see Savvy getting a response here, but I kind of I kind of agree. Why now are we talking about this? Like, why is this popping up out of the blue now? So I'm gonna. It says that there's new Rich Lux. What the fuck is? What the fuck is it? New video out now on Hassan apparently. Tom Piker exposed college life. Ethan Klein was right. I have the video. It's 38 minutes long. I won't fucking load properly. I just want to save this. I literally just want to save this and get off this channel immediately. Where's the save button? Where's the fuck me? Okay, I'm just gonna bookmark it. 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 I don't. New folder. Hassan College. And the reason why I want to bookmark this and come back to this later. God damn.
Well, guys, Hassan is back at it again. What type of snake is this, girl? It's a...
I don't wanna go. This guy's gay. Real gay. What were you saying about? Hey, lovely Sherry. Sorry about that. Wasn't reacting. Even third world countries that don't allow children. Yep. I want to go. I was gone and Cinder came back. Every time I take a break, disaster happens in VTuber scene. I and Cottontail are very similar in I and Cottontail are very similar in the time for taking a break before a big controversy. Let's try and take it head on, Dermy-chan. Bow bow. He makes me look straight. God damn, that gay. That gay. That's gay. I'll debate looking at that later. Oh god, that's gay. That is gay. That is real gay. Like, even I went to his Twitter account and just started seeing this and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? The fuck is this shit? Who is this person? 99.9k followers? Who are you? You look like you put on some weight. I'm looking at this. You look thinner than you do here. And then in this video, like, you got... One, you need a shave if you're gonna do the gay shit here. You need a shave. But two, you got, you know, the chin. You got the fat person thing. So you put on some weight, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say there. That's all I'm gonna say there. I don't want to touch that one with a 10-foot pole. He makes transition curve look straight. That's true. But okay, let's get into another topic, shall we? So let's talk about Nina Lynn. Let's talk about Nina Lynn. So for those that need some context here, Nina Lynn is a Twitch streamer who, I'm going to be real honest, is ghetto Japanese or Asian Barbie. And again, this lady is one of the more recent individuals that, well, did essay live on stream.
I got you. Hey, come here. No, you can't. No, you can't. 23. No, he's consensual. No, he's not consensual. Yes, he is.
And I'm sorry if you guys can't hear that well. I know it's an XQC clip. I'm not here to play this. But one, bros over here does not want to get what's happening. She's saying he's 23. It's consensual. It gets worse.
He's not even saying nothing. No. He likes it. Good. Oh, no.
Oh God. Oh God. He the kid in question here was not a fan of what was happening. Did not like that at all. And yes, Nina Lynn was part of this sexual assault of that kid. I'm gonna just come out and say it. It happened. Well, we got her back in the news, guys, because we come over here to this clip here. Nina Lynn caught allegedly shoplifting at Target on stream. And we'll just play it.
Dude, this shit, GG's. It's GG's, bro. It might really be GG's, gang. This right here is crazy. Dude. $230.
$230? $230? What the fuck's $230?
No.
Okay. Notice the sticker of butter, stick of butter on top of the barcode. Okay. Oh.
Hey, bro. This shit really about to be $30.
Oh, she flat out scans the stick of butter, not the meat. Oh, she flat out scans that shit.
No way.
Low IQ chat then laughs at the shoplifting. Yeah.
What? Hey guys, sub up. We're too poor for this. We are way too poor for this. Get out. We're way too poor for this.
Why are you too poor? What are you eating? What are you spending your money on? Aren't you like a successful streamer? What the fuck are you spending your money on?
Oh.
So, okay. I 100% believe, because this is the first time I'm seeing this clip, that she shoplifted, okay? I don't think it's alleged. I think it's a factual statement that she 100% shoplifted in this period of time. It doesn't help that then she goes on stream and admits that she shoplifted. Nina Lynn addresses the Target clip, refuses to apologize, and says, stay mad. Nina, daddy is back. No.
Oh no, he's wildin'. I'm telling you, bro, even if it was the stakes, bro, yo, bro, ain't nobody missing no fucking money, bitch. Calm the fuck down. No Target is not losing no type of fucking money from some stakes, bitch.
Hey, you know what? Here. I understand. I understand why she is, stealing the stakes. Because obviously she's broke. She can't get a good camera for the life of her. Jesus Christ, this shit is pixelating. I thought it was just a video. No, it's just her fucking camera. This shit looks atrocious right fucking now. Obviously she didn't. No, fuck you. You stole it. And she's admitting to it.
Ass fucking bum ass steaks. I don't give a shit. Man, if I put this on Twitter too. Your mom's a bitch, you's a bitch, and happy holidays, all you hoes is bitches. Go ahead, put that on Twitter. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Just put that on Twitter. I bet you won't. Yeah.
There's a lot of words I want to say right now. This is one of the reasons I didn't want to cover Nina Lynn, period. Because god damn, this ghetto shit is pissing me off. God fucking damn this woman. And yes, Omar's over here right. Twitch bans VTubers for freaking showing hips. She flat out stole steaks on stream and then got away with it. That's definitely a dude. You know what? I'm starting to believe that this is a dude. I don't think this is a woman.
No. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Happy holidays, whores. Yo, like, I don't give a shit. Oh, hold on. Oh, matter of fact, you want to make a news? I got these from Target too, guys. Look, I got these from Target too. Guess
Did you steal them?
how much I paid? $3.99.
$3.99.
Get mad, bitch. Get mad, bitch. Get.
I hope somebody turned this shit into the authorities. I hope. Like, just your attitude, the way you act, it makes me really hope that somebody turned this shit into the authorities, because god damn, the smugness on her, the smug ghetto ass backwards bullshit coming from her. I hope somebody turned this shit into the authorities, and I hope somebody fucking just claps her cheeks. But I could come over here. Asmongold responds, why is it that someone who is a sexual assaulter and thief isn't banned? What the F is going on, Twitch? This is a logical question. You know how long she got banned for the sexual assault? Like a day. Not a day. You get somebody like, what is his name? Why am I blanking on his name right now? It's blanking from me. Tectone. You get Tectone calling Frogan fat. That's a week ban. Sexual assault, day. Stealing, as far as we've known, not banned. Admitting to stealing on stream, not banned. But you call Frogan fat? Oh, you're in trouble now. Stealing? Good. Hey, VTuber showing off some hip? Bad. Sexual assault of a dude? Good. This shit's bullcrap over on Twitch. And I am sitting here praying the authorities were alerted of this shit. Hell, send it to Donald fucking Trump, because you know what? Just the smug attitude of it all. The smug, uptight, annoying ass attitude is what really is making me go like, I want you to get in so much fucking trouble. Just yeah, look, I got away with it. Look, this Coca-Cola I got for free $3.99. Yeah, I just walked out with that shit. And if you call it anything, your mama's hoe and all that shit. Oh God, I want reality to come down on her. And I want her to get really screwed over, because then it makes me have catharsis. It makes me feel better about myself. It makes me realize that there's still good in the world. And right now I'm convinced that, God damn it, the smug ghetto bullshit really just makes me want to have all the force of the law come down on you. And you just go to jail and have to cry your eyes out while you're sitting in frickin' some detention center because, oh my God, I stole it. Made fun and mocked everybody for stealing. I want Target to come out here and just slap you around. This would be funny. It'd be funny for me, and I get some cathartic relief from it, because let's be fair here. Shit like this is fucking annoying. It's annoying to see low rent, ghetto ass twat nuggets get their comeuppance, because they come out here and they go like, hey, we're harder than hard. You know what? I grew up in the South Side. I don't even know where the hell she is. She's probably in California. She's going to go away with it. I'm just saying. I grew up in the South Side. Look at how hard I am. And then reality comes in. And then real adversity comes in. They can't even handle it. And I want her to face some real adversity, because I know for a fact somebody like Nina Lynn would break down crying. She would. She would break down crying like a little twat and have to just be begging, please, please. And she'll drop the ghetto shit real quick. She'll quit acting like that. And she'll go like, please, 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 quit. Please, be nice to me. Be nice to me. And I know Cloud said it. It was probably a meme. But now I'm starting to think this is 100% a dude. This is 100% a dude. Those are some fake-ass titties. Fake-ass titties. Just stop right there. I got a Link Amiibo at Target for $1 because the cashier accidentally charged the price to $1 instead of taking $1 off. Hey, that's their fault in that situation. Like, this is 100% like, yo, you stole. Yo, you stole. You like, imagine stealing and then going on stream and admitting you stole. Now you get people just wanting to clap your cheeks. Not in the way that you think. People really want to just have get thrown in jail now, because fuck you. Your mentality and everything is what drives people insane. By the way, I want to show this off, because I did see this. Pete Hegseth yesterday tweeted this out. You know, a meme. Franklin targets narco-terrorists. It's funny. It's a joke. Kids can press. Franklin the Turtle is a beloved Canadian icon who has inspired generations of children and stands for kindness, empathy, and inclusivity. We strongly condemn any denigrating, violent, or unethical use of Franklin's name or image, which directly contradicts these values. And I'm just gonna ask this question right now. Serious question. Did somebody ever make Franklin holding BLM? Might be trans rights. I'm gonna look this up. Franklin the Turtle BLM. I'm gonna look this up. Franklin the Turtle BLM. Just seeing. Is there... Not seeing any BLM stuff. How about gay pride? Not immediately seeing Franklin the Turtle gay pride shit. Guess not, but I'm willing to bet somebody took Franklin the Turtle and did BLM with it. I'm willing to bet somebody took Franklin the Turtle and did fucking all sorts of other shit with it that are more political in nature towards the other side. Also willing to bet we've never seen them come out against that shit. Willing to bet you money. Oh God, Leah Thomas. Oh God. Oh Lord. Grixed. Oh, hit the wrong button. Grixed. That is a dude. Yeah, that's a dude. I 100% believe this is a dude. There's no way that that's not a dude. I bought Dragon Quest V at Walmart online and they sent me another copy for free. Hey, that's... See, like, that's not stealing. That's the company fucking up there. Okay, that's okay. Now, what Nina did was steal. Like, she was in the self-checkout and she did all that fuck. By the way, that stuff is what ends up getting rid of self-checkout. That's the shit that ends up destroying self-checkout for everybody and makes it so that nobody will ever do self-checkout again. And they'll get rid of self-checkout. So, actually, you know what? The more I think about this, the more we should do self-checkout. What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck did I... No way. This did not just... This isn't real. No, this has to be AI.
Ne yapıyor ya? Ne yapacağız? Çarpıyor. Çarptı. Yapacak bir şey. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Oh, they're Turkish. Oh, they're third worlders. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. They're Turkish. It's okay. Nobody really gives a shit. Oh, did I need to see something. Am I still blocked by him? I need to see something. Am I still blocked? I'm still blocked by Keemstar. Did I ever say what got me blocked by Keemstar? Did I ever tell people what got me blocked by Keemstar? My whole thing just lagged out there. Maybe I should tell the story of what got me blocked by Keemstar. So if you guys remember back during the, what was it? Mr. Beast drama a couple of years back when it got revealed that Mr. Beast's partner, the trans one, has some inappropriate relations and connections with minors and stuff like that. Chris something. I can't remember the whole name. Chris something. Anyways, yeah, during that whole thing, Keemstar started also beefing at the same time with Jake the Viking. And I was like pointing out some realities with the Jake the Viking thing. And like they just started fighting back and forth. So then I respond to Keemstar because he's really going at it with Jake the Viking. And I just said, why don't you and Jake the Viking box? Because Jake's, you know, doing the boxing stuff, you know, the just had it, the influencer boxing and influencer fighting. I'm like, why don't you guys do a boxing thing? Okay. Because you're convinced Jake's also covering up for Pietos right now because it turns out that his brother-in-law had some sort of charge from back in the day. So I was like, okay, why don't you guys just box? And you know what you do? You do a charity boxing. And you give all the proceeds to victims of sexual abuse. Child victims of sexual abuse. And find some sort of charity that is all connected to. That's what got me blocked. Me saying, hey, why don't you guys box it out and donate the proceeds to actual charity is what got me blocked by Keemstar. I'm not even joking about that shit. That's why I don't usually go to Drama Alert, because it's like, bro, you blocked me. Why the fuck am I going to look at your shit? Why? Plus, Drama Alert is always like a day late to some of the shit. Apparently, NECA has been accidentally sending multiple products to customers and then demanding them back and saying if they don't send it back, then their account will be banned. Guess what? You sent it to them. That's on your fault. Not the customer's fault. That's your fault. And if they try to ban people and punish people for their own fuck-ups, guess what? That's on you. Also, I don't know what happened here. So if I look this one up, Nicholas your... I'm going to show one of these. I don't know what got me banned here or blocked here, but I got blocked by Nicholas Diorio. I don't know why. I don't remember what got me blocked by Nicholas Diorio, but I got blocked by Nicholas Diorio, apparently. And I mean this legitimately. I have no fucking idea what did it. None. I know that Nicholas Diorio has beefed with Mike, so I might have joined in on that. Because I don't think it was during the Mr. Beast stuff that got me blocked, because I was able to respond back and forth. I think it was something to do with Epic Mike that got me blocked by Nicholas Diorio, but I don't remember what it was. Like, legit. It could also be when I think maybe I ended up... No? I wonder. Battle Royale? I wonder. Let me see, because you're apparently able to do this from Dermy Wormy to Nick. I have no idea how to do this. The whole from to. I have no idea what got me blocked by Nicholas Diorio. I don't. It could. Now, I don't remember tweeting this out to him. And I mean this legitimately. I don't remember if I did this or not. But Nicholas Diorio might have had a hot take. And to be quite frankly with you, I might have said, oh, coming from the man that covered up for Destiny. Because just to be fair here, Nicholas Diorio did cover up for Destiny. When that whole shit was first starting off, like popping off, everybody in Destiny's orbit knew what was going on. And they all admitted to covering up to protect Destiny and the person that, you know, was violated. Because their argument was, well, the person didn't want that shit out. So we didn't talk about it. But that's your guys' whole job, is to talk about this stuff. So you guys failed at your own job. And you covered up for a sexual offender guy. Yeah. by the way, real quick, before we get into the next thing that is Destiny related, before I forget, this Thursday there will be a stream. And the reason there will be a stream this Thursday is because Friday I took off. I took off work from Friday because I have some stuff I got to do. And to make sure that I'm wide awake and bushy-tailed to do that stuff, actually, I can afford to do a few things. Like, excuse me. I can afford to do a few things Thursday night because I don't have to get up right at 7 a.m. I can dilly-dally for a little bit. But there will be a stream Thursday night. Probably not that long. And if it is a longer stream, it might be an all-night stream. And I might just have to drink Monster the next day to get me through. Because I have dental appointments and car stuff. So it ended up just falling that way. So I have to do it that way. Sometimes life works out that way. But I have one last thing. Now, this is not going to be a clip to go on another channel. If whatever just happened. But this came across my timeline. And I saw this whole thing go down, and now I'm thinking, holy shit, the cucks are joining forces. And I am going to be real clear here. I don't care who you like in this situation. I don't care if you like somebody and I don't. I want to be very clear here. I like none of the people in this equation that we're about to be bringing up. Barely anybody. Actually, okay, I'm indifferent to one person in this equation, but this isn't really about that one person. It's not. I'm going to give him a little bit of credit, but I think he's bad at debating. But this came across my timeline, so it starts here. Yikes. Lack of logic, good logic, reminds Destiny, the online liberal, that he and Trump share perverse interests of teenage girls, which none of that is true. But this clip came up, and we'll just play it. This is on, I think, Wick TV, which everybody in this thing, good logic, is the only one I kind of like. That's about it. And it's still a low bar in this equation here, because this guy is a massive cuck twat nugget. Wick TV took money and didn't explain, like, he took money from Progressive Victory. These three people all took money from Progressive Victory, didn't properly disclose it. They're all awful people. So it's like, okay, there's one decent guy in a sea of awful people. But
show up next time being anything other than a Trump cum-filled water balloon, and maybe we can have a real conversation about things.
All right. So you see, this even now, as I'm walking out, you still have to just throw
a little
out the
bit of trolling.
expletives.
It's trolling. We're just trolling. It's trolling. LOL.
That's fine.
It's just
no,
trolling.
that's fine. But it's
LOL.
It's not actually showing anything other than you're able to appeal to 17-year-olds.
Oh, is that what Donald Trump does? Or you mean fuck 17-years-olds?
Which I don't know. Maybe
right? Or was it 15 or 14? I don't remember all that.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe appealing to 15, 17-year-olds is right your thing. Maybe that's your thing, Destiny. Maybe appealing to 15, 17-year-olds is your thing, Destiny. I don't know.
The difference is I don't lose my civil cases like Trump lost his. We're raping that one woman. What was it, Eugene Carroll? But we don't like those court cases, right? We don't like those ones.
I thank you all for joining me. It was great.
I do appreciate. I really want to say thank you for staying. I do appreciate.
Yeah, that's what it is, and you end up seeing, good logic responding. Likely went over your head that I was referring Destiny's publicly murky history with women. I suppose a lot goes over your head, which. Gotta be honest here. Again, not a good look for anybody involved. Yes, Destiny has the murky things, but come on, fuck. God damn it, good logic. You literally basically said, yeah, Trump's in the Epstein stuff and did stuff with Myers. Why the fuck would you ever say that? There's no evidence to back that claim up. There's not, but okay. Because of you, they now have some evidence there, apparently. They got a W over you just so you could try to get an underhanded cutoff on Destiny. That being said, I have not watched the stream. Don't care to watch the stream because I don't want AIDS. I don't want AIDS at all. You know who did watch the stream, though? Nick. And again, I don't care what your opinion is on anybody involved in this shit. I don't. Good logic's like the only decent one here. That's a low bar in this category. But Nick, watch 20 to 30 minutes of this debate, and Destiny's lack of even basic understanding of executive branch is rather astounding. which that's not shocking, but again, that's very easy to deduce if you actually ever look into anything. I want to see this. Why would you not give an example? This is the equivalent of no, you. I did give an example. I don't even... No, you didn't. There's actually no example here. There's no example given here, buddy. As much as I agree with you, there's no example given here. But we move on. Free to chat about it anytime. Smiley face. We'll DM you. Last couple chats were fun. Am I the only one who's noticing the reality here? Am I the only one that's thinking, the cucks are joining forces? Like, I'm sitting here trying to think myself through this real quick, okay? I'm thinking. Do I watch this back and forth if it happens? Do I watch it? Because I know, yeah, I'll probably agree a little bit with Nick, okay? I probably will. Because that's usually what happens. Just because me and Nick share similar political beliefs. But that's about it. Because I kind of want to sit down and watch the shit show, the shit fling. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that fucking Destiny drags him through the mud for the cock, for sleeping, getting his wife slept with another man and all the coke and everything. I'm hoping that that happens. I'm praying that that happens. And at the same time, I want Nick to do it to Destiny because it would be so fucking funny. It'd be funny to watch them try to one-up each other like, yeah, but your wife was stolen by another man. So was your wife. You're both cucks. And I want to watch it. I want to watch Nick just seethe in rage. Knowing that he is in charges. There's another thing I saw today coming from Nick as well. Let me see if I can pull this one up. Let me see. Did I bookmark this one? Yes, I did. So you guys, I think I've talked about Andrew Wilson on stream before. I think I have. Andrew Wilson, brilliant mind, guy who I do suggest you guys check out a lot of his content and like listen to him, see what he has to say. Like, he's a brilliant dude and very good at debating. And Nick came out with this. Scientists have finally found peak masculinity. I love this. According to a complaint, the total amount of measurable cocaine found within the master bedroom was 26.67 grams with packaging. Nothing more manly than a dad doing cocaine in the house where his kids are. But then again, smoking man bad, I guess. It was actually 19 grams. Fake news! Come on, Krigler, don't. Because I'm gonna sit down here and I'm gonna lay down fact of law. Okay? He hasn't had his kids taken away. He's married. His wife stays at home. He has about 2 to 3 kids. Haven't been taken away. Andrew Wilson, pretty much nailing it on being a good dad. Has a decent, organization within the Crucible. Makes a lot of money. Is able to take care of his family. Do interesting events. And I reiterate, didn't have his kids taken away. Andrew Wilson gets put on Piers Morgan all the time. Andrew Wilson goes to the Whatever podcast to have debates all the time. Andrew Wilson goes on Tim Pool to have discussions and debates all the time. Andrew Wilson went to Steven Crowder to talk to Steven Crowder and knows a lot of these people within the political sphere and has these discussions all the time. Nick Kidda, you had your kids taken away. You could have been Andrew Wilson. Legitimately, Nick could have been Andrew Wilson. In fact, you could have been better than Andrew Wilson. Because Andrew does a lot of the things that you used to do. Some of the getting down and dirty with his debates. Willing to get, PvPing and get a little underhanded with some of his tactics that he does, you know, strike at those nerves a little bit and get the other person rattled. Able to really be good with articulation and oratory abilities whenever expounding upon his actual thoughts and opinions on certain situations and things. Again, stay-at-home wife that helps out with his YouTube career and his content creation career. He has 2 to 3 kids. I think maybe it's 3 kids, maybe it's 2. I always get lost in the weeds on that one. You could have been Andrew Wilson. You're not. That's the funny thing. And I'm looking at this, and the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm going like, you know what? The reality is, Nick understands who Andrew Wilson is. Nick don't want to fight Andrew Wilson. Nick don't want to have a debate with Andrew Wilson. That's the last thing Nick is ever going to want to have. Because Andrew Wilson is willing to get down and dirty with people and is willing to rub your nose in the shit that you caused. If you try to have a debate with Andrew Wilson, yeah, he'll probably be nice to you, and you go for any underhand tactic. He'll pull up the, hey, who had their kids taken away? Who has cocaine issues? Who has substance abuse issues? Who's dealing with all this? And you want to sit here and try to expound on how you're more masculine or have better characteristics than Andrew Wilson? Andrew just smokes. That's about it. That's about it. Andrew just smokes, drinks beer, and talks politics, and is a very brilliant mind. And I just see Nick Rekieta here like, this could have been you. You know, prior to the cocaine, you were on track to possibly being in the Crucible and being associated with Andrew Wilson. And now you're never going to get on Andrew Wilson's radar. Outside of, hey, that's the guy that got cucked and did cocaine. Because even if you got on his radar and he's decided, hey, you know what? Let's have a debate. Let's have a discussion. Let's do this. The moment you try to go underhanded, you go like, okay, who had their kids taken away? Who did cocaine? And who got cucked? And I know for a fact, Nick will probably go like, I didn't get cucked. I cucked the other guy. I fucked his wife. And he'll just say, did he fuck your wife? And Nick will then have to stammer, stutter, try to decide whether or not he wants to admit that he let somebody else fuck his wife or not. And all Andrew will say is, I haven't had somebody fuck my wife. That's all I'll have to do. Easy wins. Easy wins for Andrew. Easy wins for Andrew. And even when you get into like some of the political philosophy and statements like that, Andrew will just rock his world. The amount of being bent over will make Nick Rekieta start wishing he had what's his name back? The other dude back. Ninja hopes Arc Raiders stays purely casual. Wait, what is this? If you just found out kids were killed by... Okay, I don't give a shit about that. What is this? What is this? 28 minutes ago. So I'm seeing this right now. 28 minutes ago is when it started. Ninja hopes Arc Raiders stays purely casual. Ninja warned that tournament or cash prizes would ruin the game's appeal, much like Fortnite's shift towards pros. Arc Raiders out since October 30th from Embark Studios. Mixes alien hunts, loot runs, and surprise player run-ins with voice chat that sparks instant banter or betrayal. Okay. Well, let's see. What did Ninja actually say? I'm curious here. And I see a leaflet here. Arc Raiders collab tonight. Okay, it's just Arc Raiders. But let's see. What did Ninja have to say?
Sure. The second they try to make this game competitive, it would be so bad. I hope there's never tournaments for it. I want them to keep it as casual as possible. The second you start, also, there's too much desync for this game to like legitimately be competitive. They better never make this game competitive, dude. Ever.
How do you get this game to be competitive? I haven't played Arc Raiders at all. How would Arc Raiders be competitive? like I don't understand how you could even make Arc Raiders competitive. Like from my view, Arc Raiders is a shit. I said the name of the game that I was thinking about back when we were first talking about Arc Raiders. It's Ubisoft game, all about going in, looting, and it's PvP, PvE. Fuck, I can't remember what the name of the game was, but it's like I don't see how you could get something like that to be competitive. So even like the fear of it becoming competitive, I don't think it's physically possible for it to be competitive. By the way, I hate his layout. His chat looks cool, and this little thing here looks cool, but at the end of the day, it just looks so disgusting. The Division, yes. I don't see how you could get like the Division-esque games to be competitive. It's not like how Pokemon or Fortnite or anything like that could be competitive. Like Fortnite's whole thing is PvP. Pokemon has, PvP. Games that actually have PvP mentalities, I can understand like how they are competitive. Like Arc Raiders, as far as I'm aware, the PvP is just minimal. Like there's no real leaderboard. If there is a leaderboard, then holy shit. But I don't see how it could be competitive. I've heard that there's areas that are just like strictly PvP, but you don't have to go in them. I guess over there you could make those competitive, but
even like joke tournaments, like Escape from Tarkov has like tournaments and stuff like that. I don't know how they work, but like the second you start throwing money in this game, people can start competing. You're gonna just get it just encourages people to literally min-max to become the best at this game, and it greatly increases. It rapidly increases how quickly people get good at games when you start throwing tournaments. That's what happened to Fortnite. Nah.
Okay. On that point, on that notion that he's bringing up, he's not entirely wrong. It mainly depends on the game that you're talking about and whatever game you're playing, because and I saw this recently. I'm gonna see, can I find the video? I might react to it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master. Let me just do. So I saw this. I have not watched this video yet, but it's from a month ago. Why Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is dying. Everyone is quitting. And I might legitimately react to this video on stream. I have my own opinions when it comes, and this is all kind of wrapping up together. I have my own opinions on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and all that, and how awful it is. But even if I go over here, let me go back to premium here. TCG anime? Yeah, TCG anime. TCG anime. I love this channel, by the way. I watch it all the time. But TCG anime, he's been doing a new series called like old structured deck sagas, where he's going back and grabbing old structured decks from Yu-Gi-Oh! Past and bringing them over into Master Duel and like digitizing them to actually play them and do stuff like that. And in his latest video on this one right here, he openly complains about Master Duel and like what's happening to Master Duel. And let me show this to you.
I pulled a...
And I'm not going to watch his whole video. I want to get to the section where he's doing right here. Duel 4. So we're going to, like, he's commenting on how Master Duel is just, it's becoming awful.
On the field made me think, oh, maybe we'd take a chance at this one. No. Can I just complain about casual for a moment? Look at this. Same person, same person, same person, same person. Same person, same person, same person. Same person, same person. There's nobody playing casual. What is the point of having this if I can't play casual matches against people? I swear, if I join now, I've literally just waited a minute and I'm playing against Chaturday. This is ridiculous.
Chaturday. And when you go back to like everybody he was going up against, it was
person. There's nobody playing casual. What is the point of having this if I can't play casual matches?
So Chaturday, that was the last person he went up against, and it was Chaturday again. And I'm wrapping this all up. Okay, I'm wrapping this all up into what Ninja actually said. I've played Master Duel a couple times, or Duel Master, or whatever the heck it's called. Yeah, Master Duel. I've played Master Duel a few times. It's not casual friendly. It's not. In fact, when you hop into the casual section of Master Duel, you're going to get your ass racked because there is no like legitimate casual mode. Everybody, even in the casual mode, are always going to be playing competitively. So there's not an actual casual deck within Master Duel. And again, I'm wrapping this all up. Like, that's what's killing Master Duel, is the fact that nobody wants to play it. Unless you're willing to chip out thousands of dollars in order to make an actual competitive deck, you can't play Master Duel. Which then goes over to what Ninja's talking about here with Arc Raiders, where you end up taking away the fun from it. Like, I still play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Okay, I love Duel Links. It's super fun, super casual, it's super chill, and I could turn on Duel Links, play a couple duels, and walk away. In casual, by the way. And yeah, I have a more competitive based deck right now within Duel Links. After not playing it for like 2-3 years, I come back, quickly make a competitive deck, and I'm just relaxing, chilling. In fact, the deck that I'm playing, I can win them immediately. But that's a downside. So like, I could do that easily in Duel Links. And that cost me about $30. That's $30. That's not ridiculous money right there. But when you go over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, in order to make an actual competitive deck, like if I do, here, I'm gonna, top tier Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks Master. Like, you can look at this top tier list. Let's go Orchest. Let's see, is this going to tell me how much the deck costs? Probably not. Probably not going to tell me how much it costs. So let me duplicate this real quick. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Duelist. There we go. Tier 1 Orchests right now. So at least this usually will tell you how much the deck costs. But it's not. But they recently, I guess, introduced Orchests. So that means in order to get like the top tier decks, these are just samples. Build with top. Let's see, how much does this? No, it's not even gonna give me the price. Sometimes these websites will even tell you like how much money you're gonna be chipping out for this. But in order to get this top tier deck right now, which is Orchest or Labyrinth, you're talking all of these. Like, you're gonna be wanting to do all sorts of events. You're gonna want to be able to get all these ultra rare cards, try to forge them, do whatever you can to get all these cards just so you can get a top tier deck. You're talking about a couple $100 right there. That means you need at least Droll and Lockbird. You need Ash Blossom. You need this. These are cards that are required for the decks. And that way you can actually match up and possibly win. Possibly win. Even in casual. Like, average deck price, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. The average deck price of a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel deck can rank from approximately 2,000 to 6,000 in-game gems, with many competitive decks costing between 3,000 to 4,000 gems, which includes the cost of the engine, Staple cards cost vary significantly based on significant archetypes, with some top-tier decks requiring 10,000 gems or more. How much do gems cost? How much do gems cost in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Varies depending on platform. Okay. So Xbox Gem Packs 14,020. That costs about $21.49. Okay. Over here it says most of them cost 10,000 gems. So if you retroactively do that calculation, that should be 1420 divided by 2149. Did that backwards. Yeah, I did that backwards. So, no. 2149 divided by 1420. So one gem ends up costing about 0.2 of a cent. Yeah, 0.2 of a cent. So then we'll multiply that by 10,000. Your average deck, your top tier decks cost about $151. And that's if you're lucky on the decks that you're pulling. That's if you know what you need to be pulling. So out the gate, you also have to be lucky that you're getting the actual cards you need. Where again, spend about $30 on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, good to go. I'm using a Utopia deck in Duel Links because they're behind a Master Duel. And my Utopia deck also has a Utopia skill connected to it, so I have to be playing as Yuma. I can get a 100,000 attack point monster out second turn. Might not be able to attack my opponents directly. Stream sniping you, LOL. Hey, that's perfectly fine. I might not be able to attack anybody directly, but I'll drastically be able to just go over anybody. Cyber Dragon for the win. Cyber Dragons are good-ish. So even in Duel Links, like Cyber Dragons, the biggest problem with Cyber Dragons, this is actually like a competitive thing too. Cyber Dragon, no, Chimera Tech. Yeah, Cyber Dragon Chimera Tech. Cyber Dragon Chimera Tech. Right here. The one card that will always make Cyber Dragons incapable of ever being competitive and actually like top tier competitive. This card right here. And the reason this card will always prevent Cyber Dragons from ever being like your 0 stage decks or anything like that. Cyber Dragon plus 1 machine monster. Can't be used as fusion material. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards from either field to the graveyard. That means Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon is the greatest counter to any Cyber Dragon deck. One of its own archetypes will always be the perfect counter to itself, which prevents it from ever becoming full-on actual competitive. Like some of the best decks in the world, you will never be able to use Cyber Dragons at all because of this card. Blue Eye Shining Dragon, shit card. Here's the reason Blue Eye Shining Dragon is a shit card. The amount of materials that have to go into Blue Eye Shining Dragon. So the amount of materials that you need is first 3 Blue Eyes. Okay. That means all 3 Blue Eyes usually have about 3,000 attack points, depending on what you're using. So you could use like an alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon, which I believe has, no, that's still 3,000 attack points. So all those monsters have 3,000 attack points. So that's already 3. You then must fuse those to get a 450 attack point monster, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So already, that's 3 cards, fusion, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then, let me remember Blue Eyes Shining. Let me pull up its effect real quick before I forget. That is not what I want. Tab. There we go. Can't be normal summon / set. Must be special summoned from your hand by tributing 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Shining Ultimate Dragon. Gains 300 attack for each dragon monster in your graveyard. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card, quick effect, you can negate that effect. So already that's not that great of an effect. But also, so what you're doing is you would have 3,000. So you'd already have, let me pull up my calculator. So you would have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 times 300. Add that onto 3,000. 4,200. So even if you just do the base way to summon out a Blue Eye Shining Dragon, you're actually losing 300 attack points for an effect. Like, it's not worth it. Is it pretty? Yeah. Was it cool in the movie? Oh, you bet. It's not worth it. You sent me something Yu-Gi-Oh related? Oh, God. Oh. 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 Oh, I pray these are all commons. I pray these are all commons. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. The decks that I like right now, though, within Yu-Gi-Oh!, other than Utopia, because Utopia will always be, like, a top-tier deck. They're always going to be useful. They're extremely powerful decks. You can bust out very powerful monsters right away and get like very high point monsters, but the decks I prefer, Dark Lords. Let me actually spell it right. Yugi. Wow, I can't spell shit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Lords. So I love the Dark Lord archetype. Which, I mean, even if I pull up, what their OG boss monster was prior to their new fusion monsters, which, yeah, they're all badass and they look amazing. Dark Lord Morningstar, I mean, they're fucking fallen agent. They're fallen angels. I love them. They are some of the coolest fucking archetypes out there. All super powerful. You have a Dark Lord Zerato, which is also cool. So it continues the whole Zerato storyline and like different branching parts. The first Dark Lord, which is, it requires, I think it was 4 different Dark Lords. And if Dark Lord Morningstar is a part of it, it has just such great abilities. You have a new one, which I don't, where's the new, it's another like Lucifer Morningstar at based one. These are just such cool cards. The other cards that I love a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ancient Gear. The Ancient Gear decks, which aren't top tier decks. Like these aren't like, oh my god, you're gonna be able to destroy anything with these, but these are close because they are really powerful. They have a lot of good support. They're constantly like getting better and better, and like they have cards like Ancient Gear Commander associated with them. You have March of the Ancient Gears. This is what this is, which allows you to get like super powerful Ancient Gears out real fast. So like these cards will always be like useful, not super competitive base because you'll probably get far, but you won't do hero decks. Oh, hero decks will always be top. Hero decks are fucking broken. Just because you can get so many heroes out so fast. They're similar to Utopia. So like I love Utopia is a good deck. Not what I wanted. Yu-Gi-Oh. So like the Utopia cards are good. You can get several of these guys out really fast and they constantly like pump each other up. Like in Master Duel right now, I'm using Utopia based decks. Not Master Duel, Duel Links. I'm using Utopia base. And because they have it, like it's an entire archetype associated with it, it's so fucking good. That's an insane title. G&G. Good. G&G, what I missed? Oh, there's a lot you missed. There's a lot you missed. Right now, we're pretty much wrapping up the night just talking about Yu-Gi-Oh decks. But Zentreya's not a Nazi, but people called her a Nazi. Then you have Nina Lin admitted to stealing from Target. What else do we have? Oh, God, there was so much that happened. I'm not even lying. So much. Right now, we're just talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And we got on this topic all because Ninja was talking about how he doesn't want Arc Raiders to become competitive. And then I went down this whole path of how, like, Duel Masters is not... Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters is... No, Master Duel. Why do I keep saying Duel Masters? Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is broken because of the competitive nature of it all, and then we just started talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And like what I'm maining right now within Duel Links, which is still just popping off. Which if you're not using... Here, I'm going to tell you all. I'm going to tell you all right now. Top tier deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Top tier. Not even going to pull your chain, not even going to lie. That's crazy. Thanks. Hey, no problem. I'm going to tell you guys all the deck that I'm using. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be able to win with this deck. But it's a second turn deck. So you have to be going turn 2. You can't go turn 1. But the deck you want, and here, let me see if I can pull up the Duel Links wiki. I need to spell. Duel Links. I want. I pulled the deck. No, I don't want that. I want just decks. Deck builder, gym guide. No. Pack opener. Pack opener. No, that is not what I want. Nope. Let me see. Can I find Duel Links Yu-Gi-Oh decks? Ha! Excuse me. Sorry. All. Be nice if I could just see what I can get. Okay. Here we go. Structure decks. Okay. So what you're gonna want are 2 decks in particular. Let me get the actual decks pulled up. Let me see if I can find the second one. Well, I have the second one. I mean the first one right here. But these are the 2 decks you will want in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I'm not even gonna lie. These are it. First off, You want Structure Deck EX first Utopia deck. Okay, you want this because it comes with the Zexal Sagas or the Zexal Sages. It comes with the Utopic Onomatopoeia and Utopia 9. Plus, it comes with Pegasus Twin Sabers and all this. Okay, it comes with all your Zexal weapons. You want 3 copies of this deck. Okay. Next, you want 3 copies of this deck, Hope of the Universe, which comes with Utopia Double. It comes with Rank Up Magic Numeron Force. Then it comes with Utopia Ray Leo, or Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. You get this, and you get Astral Topia, and then more Utopic Onomatopoeias. So you get a lot of the same cards, but you're going to want all these. You want both decks. Doesn't matter if you already have some of these cards. You want both decks because of this. You also want this, and you want to be able to get Double or Nothing, which I don't think this has Double or Nothing. Yeah, this does not have Double or Nothing. So you want 3 copies of both. Then when you get this deck, because you'll have an Xyz card, it will it will unlock the Zexal universe. You'll get Utopia right away. Or not Utopia, you'll get Yuma right away. Just play through it a little bit till you can get to the card trader, get enough resources, trade in to unlock like some of the special skills. And the special skill you want for Yuma, let me do this. I go here and just I want to go. So this hasn't been updated for a while. Let's see. Let's try this. New. All. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. So there's a specific skill here. Let me actually pull it up on my account. I'm opening up Duel Links on my phone. Give me a second. Initiate link. Downloading the latest patch, so give it a couple seconds. Which character was added to GX World in 2020? Sartorius? No, I have no idea. Okay, got it. Okay, start downloading complete. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go through all the fucking shit. Give me a second. Oh, I got a prismatic ultra rare. I'll take that. Some more cards. Shit. Oh yeah, the new event is going on right now. That's the other thing about Duel Links is like there's an event every. Ooh. Those are rush duels. That's actually kind of nice. Heroes for rush duels, including Neos. Okay, loading. Event code. Well, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's all rush shit. I don't even know what I don't play rush duels, so I don't care. Rush duels are something completely new. But let me World Zexal Yuma deck Zexal Power 2. Okay, the ability you want is Zexal Power 2. Let me read you why. Duel Links Zexal Power 2. Zexal 2 Power of the Future. Okay, let me read you why you want this whole ability. Yeah, Power of the Future. You can use each of this skill's second and third effects once per turn and twice per duel if your deck contains number C39 Utopia Ray Victory. You cannot special summon any monsters from your extra deck except Xyz monsters, and you cannot special summon any monsters with special/trap cards except Utopia monsters with 25, okay, whatever. Can be activated by shuffling one card from your hand into your deck and revealing one Zexal Sage, so ZS, monster or one Astraltopia in your hand. Yuma and Astral build the overlay network Zexal 2 morph, and add up to 2 Zexal monsters, ZS monsters and or Astraltopia from your deck to your hand. So then we go back over here. You're going to want Armored Sage, and what you usually grab is, if you don't have Armored Sage, you grab either one of these and a Utopia, either one Zexal Sage and one, going back over here, and then one Astraltopia, because Astraltopia can immediately be summoned, and then Zexal Sage, if you only have a level 4 monster, you can special summon Zexal Sage. So now what you do is you overlay them, especially with Zexal Sage, because Zexal Sage's other ability is, if it's used as an overlay unit, you can draw a free card, or you can just get a card. So now you overlay them into Utopia Double. Utopia Double's ability, what you end up doing, you then naturally just activate this guy's effect, so you get the card, but you also chain in Utopia Double's ability, which then allows you to overlay Utopia Double into any Utopia Ray monster, and it immediately doubles said monster's attack, but said monster does not have the ability to attack directly. But that you don't want to attack directly with this monster. This monster becomes your meat stick to beat over any other monster, because the monster you go into is Leo. Okay, and more than likely you have been grabbing with Zexal Sage, you grabbed like Zexal weapons. Okay, that's what you want to grab. You want to grab a Zexal weapon. That way you have a strong Zexal weapon in your hand. Nothing like the level 5 ones, because the level 5 ones have to be on the field. You want to grab all the lower level ones. So like Tornado Bridge or Unicorn Spear or something like that. You want to have those in your hand. So, actually not Unicorn Spear. I think you want... Yeah, you want Unicorn Spear because you can't get Pegasus Twin Saber. It has to be on the field. So, now that you have Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray, you use his ability, remove whatever overlay unit you want, immediately equipped Leo arms to it to even increase its attack power even more. Like, you can, if you do this right, your Ray here can get over to 100,000 attack points. Fucking beast of a thing. Again, it can't attack directly, but you don't want it to attack directly because it could still inflict battle damage. And his base ability basically nullifies any and all other abilities that end up attacking anything else simultaneously. Now, one of these cards, the other card I'm going to suggest you do actually have to put some work into, which is essentially this one. Yeah, Ray Victory. You're gonna have to put some work into this one, but this goes into the second ability, because once you get done with this first ability, you could just do the second ability. Okay, and this is the best part. And this is also why you want double, because double, also when it activates its effect, it automatically throws a double or nothing into your hand. Now, don't do double or nothings. Double or nothings are stupid. But you want the second ability. Can be activated after morphing by shuffling one card from your hand or field into the deck. Reveal the true form of one card in your hand, turning it into rank up magic Numeron Force, and play one number 39 Utopia from outside your deck. So this is how you do it. I'm shitting you not. This is how you do it. So now that you have that double in your hand, double or nothing in your hand, send it back to the deck. Who gives a fuck? Or keep it. Either show the double or nothing, or not. Send it back to your deck. Doesn't matter, because you'll have another card in your hand. You'll immediately get a free Utopia, no overlay units, and can't really attack. But the card that you do end up showing becomes rank up magic Numeron Force. So now that Utopia here that can't attack, can't use its abilities, it's just fodder. So now you rank up Utopia with Numeron Force into 39. Into 39 Utopia Ray V. Okay? You do that. This one can attack your opponent. And this one also has fucking good abilities attached to it that you don't, as long as it has an overlay unit, you're fine. Okay? If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spell trap cards until the end of damage step. If this card has a Utopia monster as an Xyz material, it gains this effect. When this card declares an attack on a face-up monster your opponent controls, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, negate the opponent's face-up monster's effect. Also, this card gains attack equal to the opponent's monster's attack. So simultaneously, one, it's already a 2800 attack point monster, so most monsters that your opponent's going to have out on the field turn 1, because again, this is a turn 2 deck, this guy is going to be able to beat over anything. Simultaneously, your Leo Arms here, okay? Leo Arms, he's a beast of a monster. This card, 2,500 attack points, gets doubled because of Utopia Ray double. Then when you're adding on something like Zexal Weapon here, you add this guy onto it, which just increases his attack immensely. And you add on like another Zexal Weapon or something just to get its attack points. If that opponent's monster's in attack position, doesn't matter what the fuck they have over there, they're gone. They're done for. All that. Okay, all that I laid out for you. You want to know what the price tag on that is? $60, if that. Because if you get the decks during sales, super cheap. If you have a bunch of gems saved up, super cheap. If you go through like some of the events and stuff, super cheap to get just all this. It's like $60. And I'm not even lying. Like, this is a guaranteed win deck. Like, once I made this deck, I lost maybe once out of every 10 duels. I was on winning streaks like crazy, man. Because it's a turn 2 deck that you can immediately get a monster with 100,000 attack points, which is not easy to do in any other deck. And by the way, as far as I'm aware, they have yet to nerf this ability, because they're going to want to nerf this ability because it doesn't matter what they do. This ability is fucking broken. Turn 2, get 2 massive fucking monsters out on the field? Yeah. And by the way, all those Zexal weapons that you might end up having in your deck, they don't just attach to Leo over here. They can attach to this one because they only need a Utopia Ray monster. Doesn't matter if it's Ray Victory, doesn't matter if it's Ray V, doesn't matter if it's just base Ray. All they need is a Ray monster. And you have at least 2 of them on the field, so you're gonna naturally just equip one onto this guy and the other 2 onto the other guy if you have multiple in your hand. Just straight up nuke them from orbit at that point in time. And by the way, this Utopia Ray still has another overlay unit, so you could use both overlay units attached to any 2 Zexal weapons. Main one you're always going to want to equip is always Leo Arms, just because this gives you the most attack points. But attach 2 there, have another one in your hand, attach it to your Utopia Ray V. Works. And even if the possibility they have a counter or anything like that, guess what? The other 2 cards you end up getting. Xyz Reflect. When a spell and trap card or monster effect is activated that targets a face-up Xyz monster on the field, negate the activation, and if you do destroy it, then inflict 400 damage to your opponent. Yeah, that's super helpful. Plus, in this deck, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Actually, you'll just get this. I don't know how I got the other one that I have. So the other trap card I have is a Numeron trap card. So as long as it's a number-based monster that they're attacking, again, it's another counter trap. They're going into my numbers. Again, it's similar effect, just without the burn damage. Then my other 2 boss monsters, Leo and Ray Victory, they're both immune. Like, they counter other abilities coming at them. It doesn't fucking matter. At that point in time, you're done. You cannot come over me. No matter how hard you try, you will lose. And I always win. Like, that's how busted it is. That's why right now in Duel Links, because I wanted a bit of a challenge, I decided, okay, let's do Red Eye Zombie Dragons. Let's play around with zombie stuff right now. And that's what I'm doing. The other decks, if you want other like really good decks, like I could give you lists of really good decks. The game gives you lists of good decks that you can hunt down, work for. Yeah, you're going to cost a little bit more money to get some of the other decks out there, but you can put in the work to get those cards to potentially get that stuff, and it's still competitive. And they tell you what the competitive decks are. Like they'll give you lists of current competitive decks. Like even if I do this right now, Duel Links competitive decks. I know I'm going through this right now, but top deck, speed decks. Let's go. Like I'm looking at this right now. Like these are like top tier decks right here. All these are top tier decks. Utopia is not up here, but Dark Magician's always up here because Dark Magician decks are fucking broken. Not surprising that Wind Witch or any of these guys are up here at all. Like King of Games. Let's see. What's King of Games? Oh, these are just that. Valiance, Wind Witch, Sacred Beast. Sacred Beast doesn't shock me. Blue Eyes being up here doesn't shock me. Birds tier 1 doesn't shock me. Blue Eyes tier 1 doesn't shock me. Dark Magicians are always up there. Like all these decks are always going to be strong. Zombies, of course. Utopia, they're not top tier, but Utopia. The Power of the Future. Has it actually been banned? Shit, if it's been banned. Wait, what's banned in it? Is it Power of the Future? Nope, the thing that got banned. Abyss Dweller, and then, yeah. So this is a banned version of the deck. But this is a good version of the deck. I actually don't have this one. Ascend Sage? That might be useful. Like, all the cards in this deck here, the only cards I do not have are Rank Up Magic, Limited Barrier Force, Small World, or Cosmic Cyclones. Like, I want some Cosmic Cyclones. But other than that, I have Effect Failure. I have Breaker. I don't have these two. But then all these cards, I don't have this, but like these are just backup cards. But then I go over here. What's this one? Spicy Wind Streaks. I have Night Beam. I have a couple Mystical Space Typhoons. Xyz Import. Don't have this one yet. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, I know what I'm doing. I do want to get this. Where do I get a Sen Saga? Let me see. How to obtain? How? Chaos Voltage. What pack is Chaos Voltage? Chaos Voltage is, okay, here. Ultra rare. Well, let's see. So this is not going to be, this is going to be one that you have to farm for a while, but let's see. If you control no cards in your special sum, you can special summon this card from your hand. A Utopia Xyz monster that was summoned using this card. This card is Xyz summoned. You can add 1 rank up magic normal spell card from, oh, that's helpful. That's actually helpful. No wonder they're pairing this up with the other cards. No wonder you run 2 of these, because you summon this, because this automatically summons. You only monster you control is 1 level 4 monster, not named Zexal Arm Sage. You can special summon this card. So yeah, these two work hand in hand together, which is helpful. And then obviously you have Astraltopia. I was gonna say that I can't see spending money on digital stuff, but I spend money on Pokemon Go, so I have no room to talk. Listen, like, when it comes to Duel Links, I try not to spend so much money, but like, it's so fun. I love Duel Links. I could play Duel Links for days. And like the other decks that I'm playing around with, like if you want some of the top tier list, I mean like top tier decks, Winged Dragon of Ra takes time, Sacred Beast takes time. The easiest decks to ever play are Dark Magician, because there's so many different Dark Magician decks out there that you can easily get access to. Ancient Gears are less likely, but Blue Eyes are up there. Easy to get access to all the Blue Eyes decks. And they're top tier decks. They're always going to be up here. Okay, always up here. Master of Blue Eyes, that's the ability you always want to have, which is their newest power. But then you just start scrolling through this. You can find so many top tier decks. Zombies. Let's see. Red Eyes Undead. Who's shocker? Guess what? I have all these cards too. And this is through the Red Eyes deck. The new Red Eyes Dragon Zombie deck. Plus you add on the special skill that you can also get, which immediately throws a Red Eyes into the graveyard and then gives you access to some of these other cards that you need. Yeah. Gotta do it all the time. Always gotta do it. Get me my zombies in the graveyard. Banish as many as I need. Move them around. Use this to help out. I'm trying to get Zombie World right now, so I'm playing as Bones because that's the only way to actually get Zombie World, which sucks. It does. But, like, this is my deck right now. Just because I'm trying to get Zombie World. But it also gives me a bit of a challenge because then I have to go up against some of these other cards. And right now, Predaplants are on the rise. Oh, God, Predaplants. The Predaplant cards are fucking awful. Because they also, like, the way Duel Links works is very different than, like, Master Duel. Duel Links, you only have 3 zones to play in. 3 monster, 3 spell and trap. They did add in the link zone, so now you also have the link monsters to think about, so you do get an extra zone. That 4th zone fucking rocks, by the way. So now you have those zones that you can only play in. So you have to think your moves a whole lot faster, and you only have one main phase, battle phase, end of turn. That's it. There's no phase 2. So you have to think a whole lot faster. Duels go by faster. And this is all speed duels. Bro, if I start talking to you guys about rush duels, holy hell, that's another beast. And I have no idea what I'm doing in rush duels at all. No idea. I don't know what monsters pair with what. All I know is I have a Light Galaxy deck right now, and it probably still sucks. It probably sucks. Yeah, I'm looking at this. I know none of these cards. I know absolutely 0 of these cards. The only card I have in this entire thing is this. But these are rush duels, where rush duels are completely different than any other duel. So rush duels are essentially you summon when it's your turn, you can summon as many monsters as your hand permits. And every turn you redraw 5 cards. So your goal is to just keep summoning. Not a fan of rush duel. I like the card arts. I'm not gonna lie. I like the card arts. I think the card arts are a whole lot better than base Yu-Gi-Oh card art. But that's just that. Like, outside of that, I know nothing about rush duels. Galactic Fusion, I am not a rush duel fan. I know there's Cyber Dragons now in rush duels, which, god damn. Like, I was looking at these and it's like, holy fuck. You have Cyber End Dragons. Like, they've been adding old archetypes to rush mechanics now, and I'm like, I don't know what matches with what. I need help. I need a lot of help. I know you can get heroes in rush duels, which they now just upgraded the heroes because this is going to be out of date because they now added in Neos. So you got all these guys, so you got your old heroes, and now they work well with rush duels. But that is not, that's a new hero. Burst Wing. Versititrix Xanavion, that's a new hero. That's not even Flame Wingman right there. Like, this is an entirely new beast that I'm not ready for. There's Monarchs in Rush Duel? Monarchs. Wheel the Mega Monarch. Great Maju Karzet. That actually probably is a whole lot better now. Like, rush duels have changed what your cards are that you're going to be wanting. And they have new art for everything. Like, Great Marzu Karzad actually probably would be better. This card gains attack equal to the original attack of one monster attributed for the attributing summoning of this card and attack position. That actually would be better now. Yeah, that actually does make sense. This isn't even adding on like the ultimate summons that you can end up doing, like the crazy shit that you're able to summon out there. Like the 3-card special monsters. Holy fuck. Warrior Toolbox. Let's see. Destiny Draw. What do we have here? Yeah, I don't know any of these cards other than the heroes. The rest of these all... What the fuck? Elemental Hero Voltic Wingman? What the fuck is that? Sparkman and Avion makes a new... See, they added in new cards. I don't know what half these cards are. I don't know what half these cards are. What can I end up seeing? So, like, these are the top tier decks. Galactic Fusion, which I have some of these, but Hard Rock Overture. I don't know. Royal Rebel Heavy Metal. Royal Rebel Doom Metal. Royal Rebel Hard Rock. I don't know what any of these cards do. They have different effects and requirements, so I'm not even going to try to figure these guys out. Nope. Are they goon worthy? Irish Whips? I mean, Harpies. But it looks like Harpies are not in the top tier decks because they have new Harpy cards. They do have new Harpy cards. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of the goon-worthy ones in the top tiers here, so I can't. Let me see. Harpy Rush. This is about the best I can do. Like, this is maximum summoning, which ends up being 3 different cards put together. Maximum attack is 34. I think the Harpies are a whole lot hotter now, to be honest here. I think the Harpies are hotter, and I'm still always gonna be a simp for this one. I don't know why. I just am. Something about that shorter hair just makes me But yeah, Harpies are still in rush duels. Maximum summoning is just retarded. Like, rush, duel, maximum summon, all that. Like, you have entire triple set cards that you need all the cards in order to summon them all, and it's just like, what? What is this? The fuck is this? It looks cool, but what the fuck? Maximum summon is 3,000. I like the look, but I have no idea what these cards are. None of these cards look familiar to me. I know this is the one that I've been pulling up everywhere. Super Mega Deity Magnum Overroad, whatever. And you need all 3 cards out on the field in order to even use their abilities. Like, these cards, I'm... Gooner? Yeah, I am a Gooner. Irish Whips. What you were talking about? Oh no, the guy that talked about Zentreya is a Gooner. But there's that for you guys. Maxing out of some stuff. I think we have come to the end of today's stream. How long have we been going? Oh, we've gone for about 2.5 hours. I think we're at the end. Let me see. Is my back end finally working correctly? Still not working correctly. Let's see. Bill. Mr. Yep. I don't know why my back end ended up freaking out like that. But on that note, guys, what is my back end? YouTube back end, so I could redirect people or do stuff like that. Anyways, guys, on that note, I think it's come to an end of the stream. Again, Thursday there will be a stream this week. Don't know what I'll be doing. Probably just playing games for a little bit. Mainly. Friday, obviously, we have Ballbusters. Right now, there's no guests. I'm asking around to figure some stuff out there. Microservices? I don't know what microservices you're thinking about, Victoria, but okay. Anyways, though, yeah, that's pretty much it. My brain's fried right now. Obviously, stream Thursday, tomorrow, Wednesday, all that stuff, all the good stuff. Friday, Ballbusters. Saturday's gonna be the weird little day, just because I have a Christmas party I have to go to, come back here, and then I have to play the horror game that Alf is paid me to play. Which, by the way, guys, I should probably reiterate this for a lot of the newer people that watch me. I do have a standard grift. I hate horror games with a passion. So if you super chat me $50 or more, you get to pick a horror game that I will play for 2 hours. After said horror game is picked, every additional $20 increases the time I have to play that game. So always keep that in the back of your mind. Or forget it. That you forget it. I know there's money attached here, but at the same time, I prefer you guys all forget it. But that is a grift because I hate horror games. So this Saturday, I will be playing a horror game because Alf paid the $50. And then Dom paid an extra $20, so I have to go for 3 hours. Game's supposedly about 5 to 6 hours according to Alf, but I don't play horror games naturally, so I'll be playing it a whole lot slower than even Alf plays it. No, I disagree, Victoria. I hate him. Anyways, Saturday, for every $20, I'll be increasing the time that I have to play said game. If we go overtime, I will wrap that up. Like, if we ended up beating the game and there's a lot of time left, I will pull that over into whatever the next horror game is that somebody wants me to play. I don't like it. I hate it. Show feet. You don't want to see my feet. But anyways, on that note, guys, it's time to wrap it all up, including my feet. But I will see you guys all on the next one. I hope you guys have a lovely night and a lovely day wherever it is in the world that you guys might be. And we'll all see each other later. I'm going to go jerk off. Bye.